got the storm that week, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, yes. There we go.
Both of you dodged storm.
I am back from vacation from these guys. Oh, are we good, guys? Are we
Yeah.
good? All right. So we've been gone for what, 3 weeks now?
Maybe 4.
Well, no, she has been gone. You weren't here last week. We weren't here last week. We were here the week before, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I was.
3 weeks.
She's been absent for.
I've been 3 weeks. I think you guys have been too.
Did you go on vacation yet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
So she has 3 absences, 4 tardies.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm considered truant.
Oh boy. Oh my God.
3 absences in 1 month is considered truant.
Yeah.
Habitually truant.
I'll tell
by
you,
the way.
truant officer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going on, guys? Anything interesting?
I don't know. You
I have a public service announcement. Right?
do
Well,
tell because you
Do
walked
tell.
in and
I
she
want
was
to.
on fire.
I want to hear some good stories that happen on your vacations, like
no.
both of you.
So there is a person, right? And so we're
Oh,
not
oh,
friends on Facebook, whatever, but
Go in.
she is a former coworker. So she's having some legal situations that have nothing dick gall to do with me. However, right, she's said some extremely inappropriate things about everyone at my former school. And yet I remained unscathed until yesterday.
Uh-oh.
This fucking bitch.
Did baby get put in a corner?
You have to be
Well,
a
no.
puppet.
So here's the thing.
Oh boy.
Don't talk about me.
Right.
Don't talk about my kids, and especially don't talk about my work.
Are you addressing us too?
No, this is a
okay.
public service announcement for anybody
Yes.
who wants to think
PSA.
that they can come for me.
Exactly.
First of all, I will knock your dick in the dirt. That's number one. Number
Whoa.
2, and I will
Ooh.
sue you.
Yep.
So I contact my very good friend that's a lawyer, and the cease and desist letter was written this morning. And because she's posted all of her information, her lawyer's address, and on Facebook, so she will be receiving a cease and desist. So,
Oh.
and if she does not follow, I will sue her.
Good for you.
And she didn't even really say anything that bad. But the bottom line is she really accused me of not making my own bulletin board. Right? And what was the most angering part? Like, bro, saying that I had the kids create my vision. That's literally, ma'am, I had them just put the background paper up. If anybody knows me, I don't want anybody touching my stuff because kids are not going to put it up all nice and neat.
No, they're not.
And it was a very good bulletin board. And I was like, no, this like, and she said that me and my friend, all we did was run our mouths in the morning and clock our steps in the afternoon. Ma'am, if I'm walking the halls, it's because Denise Feliciano, I love you, put us on Hall Patrol.
And then you
Fucking
do.
bitch.
If you're on Hall Patrol, you have to get your steps in.
The
Your
thi-
heart.
No, I'm good. I took my blood pressure meds this morning. But the things that she has been saying about people, it's mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. And I don't see, and so then I comment. No cusses, no swears. I just basically said, bro, I see your buffoonery up here. And
Buffoonery.
yes.
I love you.
And
I
do
love your
not.
vocabulary.
That's what I said. And
I know.
do not talk about me. Or I will sue you. That's it. And you're irrelevant. Nobody's commenting. I think that maybe people are probably frightened of what she might say. I don't listen. No,
Right.
you've crossed a line, and I feel sorry for you because you are unhinged.
Yeah.
Right? There's things, but your whole entire page is public. That's number one, big mistake. And then number 2, the defamatory things that she's allowed to say about people. It's honest to Christ, mind-boggling.
Oh God.
Hi, Vicky.
They've reported her page, and I guess because she's not actually technically threatening, but she's calling
Oh.
people racists, saying completely inappropriate things about very, very good educators.
Oh wow.
No, bitch. Don't talk about me. Do not do it. And I'm
Right.
waiting for her to come with some debauchery about my son or my husband. And then now,
Debauchery?
I love her words.
now,
Oh, if
now,
they come-
now,
No,
No.
when
right?
they throw the kids in there, that's when you
Exactly.
really
That's
cross
a
the
different
line.
level.
And
That's-
if this was 15 years ago,
Yeah.
bitch,
Yeah.
I'd just come to your house.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't understand why people have to throw their
Because I
kids
wouldn't
in there.
care about my pension, nothing. I'm fucking you up and dragging you out of house.
Leave your
Damn,
kids out of
Jen.
it.
Literally.
You know,
Exactly.
you're
Because
adults. You should handle be old school. Go behind the building and handle it like
Yeah,
adults.
there's not
What,
many
your
of those people.
fist?
Yes.
But if anybody knows how hard it is to work in a school,
Yep.
but also how hard it is to maintain your reputation and leave a district and then still be respected by that district, and you think you're going to come for me, bitch, and say I didn't make my own bulletin boards? Oh,
should
God.
tell her.
Hell no.
I'm surprised you went into the
You should-
school system.
Yeah, you
Why?
should tell her.
I don't know. It just doesn't seem
I
like
love
something
kids.
you'd be interested in
You should
doing
say,
that.
you got a problem with me? Let's handle this like ladies.
No, she
I
don't
could
want to come
totally
outside.
see you doing like something in the criminal justice field.
But so I
What,
started,
As a
As a
prosecutor?
prisoner?
Or a,
No.
a prosecutor?
but I started
Oh, a
out there.
prosecutor. I
I
could see a
see a
prosecutor.
prosecutor, yeah.
No.
But
Like a detective or something.
No, prosecutor.
I'm
Oh,
like,
detective.
she
I'm
can
already
totally
a
be-
detective.
Well, I know
Why
you
didn't you
are.
guys start your own agency?
I told you have to like. I don't know what. Although I don't know what you have to do to be a PI. Right? I have to look that up.
I got a friend that's a PI. I can ask him.
Yeah,
Well, because in order to be a detective, you have to be a
police officer
first.
for like 4 or 5 years. or
Yeah.
My
something.
brother does
You
that.
can't just
You
be
do?
one.
I
Yeah.
don't think so.
No, you do.
You do.
I don't, let me ask my friend.
Okay.
Yeah. No, to be a detective,
Yeah.
you have to be a police officer first, not
Yeah,
a PI.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not a
My
PI.
brother does
Okay.
that.
What?
PI
He's a PI?
in Florida.
Yeah, I got a,
Ooh, that'd be the
one of my
scariest.
realtors' husband's a PI.
Because people just keep disappearing.
Right?
In those swamps and stuff. That's where they dump all the bodies, and then the alligators just eat them.
Yeah, exactly. You're never gonna find
No.
them.
It's literally true.
It is.
Whoa, damn.
I feel like you were like.
You're
I
always laughing
didn't.
at
I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah, there's they
So
even
he's
have
laughing at us.
people hire them to go and check the buildings for bugs. I'm talking like microphones and all that stuff in the building that people. Yeah,
Yeah, this
They
guy.
got
He
these
he,
machines.
he does
Yeah.
a lot of husband and wife things. Who's
Yeah.
cheating on who type
Yeah.
stuff.
I probably wouldn't be good at that.
I was like, people actually still do that. They bug their house and stuff. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, bug mine.
Well, I think listen, the problem with bugs is like you need like none of that stuff is admissible.
Right.
Like you can't bring that stuff to court unless you have a court order to actually to put a
what if you're bugging your own house and they say something in your house?
perhaps, but I know that
I
like
mean, if it's your house, I would imagine.
but if it's criminal, right?
Right.
I would have to say that you're.
You know-
But remember, you can't record somebody without
Right.
them knowing.
That's
Right.
right.
And
well,
back-
if you're in your own private house, though, why can't you? Or if you're in public, why can't I?
Because you have to inform the person that,
That
you're
they're being
recording them.
even
Even if you're in public.
Yep.
Yes.
in
Now,
back.
how
in the-
come you can record them on your phone
But you see, you're not supposed to.
legally?
Well, you're not supposed to.
What are you talking? If she's attacking me or something, and I'm recording her, that is admissible in court.
Right, but
It's
How
the
do I
same
explain-
thing,
You
isn't
can
it?
explain it.
Isn't
but
it
we
the
need
same
it. But
thing?
but hold on. But we need. So if you enter it in, so just imagine, and I'm only going to say this, and I'm not really
I'm not thinking entrapment.
not
Okay.
entrapment,
There's
but
a
like
difference.
I just I just watched something.
See, there you go, right there.
No. I watched. It was the what's it called? The TikTok murders. So there's a whole. No, it's a
Where
whole.
the guy goes around killing people. and
No,
then
it's a
posting
whole.
it?
It's a whole. Like literally, it's like 10 episodes long of all these TikTokers that have been killed. And this one TikToker,
Really?
yes, this one TikToker, he was in a relationship with his girlfriend, and then he starts doing drugs and starts going nuts, and she ends up moving out of the house. He ends up luring her back to the house, saying, "You could come. I'll go stay in a hotel." He leaves an iPad with an open app under his daughter's bed, and it starts recording, and she brings a guy over, and he goes and he shoots them both and kills them.
Both of them.
Both of them.
His kid too.
No, the woman and her alleged friend that was over at the house. Because when they came into the house, he was dead on the sofa, and she was shot in the head, slumped over in his lap.
Did he
Seems
live?
about
Because
right.
there's one they live streamed. Was that the one that they
Him. He
Yes,
live-
That was
he
it.
live streamed it.
Not the actual. Not him. He live streamed him getting out of the car, driving
Yeah.
over there, getting out of the car, going up into the elevator, and then him shooting them through the doorway. Which
Right.
all you could see is you just hear the gunshots,
Yeah.
but you don't see the actual murder scene.
Yep.
Right. Because there was one where
So
he,
did you look it up to see if it was a true killing or
Oh,
was
it's true.
it just someone?
Yeah, it
trying to
happened in
get-
2021,
Oh, it did?
2022.
Oh, no kidding.
there was
Yeah,
ano-
because he was just
Heard about-
sentenced.
Yep, I've heard about
Oh
that.
wow.
I have to watch it though.
there was one where the ex kidnapped the new boyfriend and live streamed it and streamed it to her and killed him.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Not kill. Not,
I know,
not
but
to
that's
kill
what he
him.
did. That's what he did.
Not to kill him, but I'd kidnap him.
yeah.
I think the whole live streaming thing, doing violence, is weird.
Yeah.
I mean, like, come on, sir. At
Yeah,
least-
that's it. That is
Yeah.
stupid.
that's
What do
like,
you-
Unless
doing
you
that
plan on
for?
killing yourself after.
right. At least, well, at least go out with a bang.
But you
I
know,
guess.
this
Yeah,
is
exactly,
this-
literally.
Like, come on, this didn't really start like until he started streaming stuff. But like in the '90s, could you imagine if we had this technology in the '90s and all the stuff that
I would have been in so
Like-
much trouble.
Like Millie Vanilli.
like who knows that murder on with Nicole Simpson could have been caught on a Ring camera.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
stuff like that. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
Right in the alleyway too.
Very true. Very
could've
true.
I thought it was
Yeah.
on a sidewalk.
well, like I don't mean alley, like on the side of her house.
I'm just saying, if
Yeah.
we had this technology back,
You're
in
right.
the '90s, like all the stuff.
No, I'm
that,
glad we don't because I would have been fucked.
all of us.
We would have been all screwed.
All of us.
You wouldn't have the job you had.
No.
You would. None of us. Well,
No.
Max. No, Max would have his
We'd all
job.
be. nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd have no
I
life.
know, especially in the schools now. You can't, you can't even look at a kid cross-eyed
No.
without getting called from the parent.
But listen, but I think that's a misperception,
Okay,
right? I think because you have to be able to have a good rapport with kids,
right.
right? And I don't think it's any different. I
Those
think
little bastards.
I think that right, the shit I say to kids and the shit I say, but I don't. I'm not mean. You know what I mean? I don't come from the left, but they just know what time it is.
So let me ask you this question because I saw this article and I want your opinion on this. Okay, so there's one school or one district that was trying to ban phones.
They're doing it in Waterbury.
Okay, and they're saying that they're doing that so the kids can't show what the teachers are saying.
No, that's not why they're doing it.
Okay.
So-
I just wanted your comment.
No, school. I mean, kids with phones in schools are honestly 70% of the problem.
Okay.
70
Oh, yeah.
because of bullying.
Right.
So you know what I mean? They're out there with their phones.
Yeah.
Dick
Put-
pics.
Yes.
TikTok, like it's unnecessary, and so
Right.
I got into a
Trying to
debate.
get teachers in trouble.
But listen,
They bait teachers into saying shit,
but can I tell
and
you
they
something?
post it on TikTok.
I've only honestly, in all these years, had one kid do it, and he didn't. The mother only brought it up the mother watched the video and then, but never said anything until months later because I think she realized like, right, this is weird. Like I don't know why my son did it. However,
Wait, what did he do?
so he took his phone out and just recorded a teacher like talking
okay.
junk, but I don't think he even did it in a derogatory manner. I think he was trying to defend himself,
Okay.
saying like the teacher's coming at me. You know what I mean? So my son DJ posts something like, like, and I agreed with him in one aspect. Like he's like, well, with school violence, and the bottom line is school violence. Your cell phone is children. Your cell phone is not saving you from a school shooter.
No,
Right.
It's not happening.
Right.
Right? It's not you're not you're not even thinking to call 911. You're going to text your parent. Your parent can't even get to the school.
I know.
Right.
So
Right.
they're not your cell phone is not going to save you.
The only thing it's going to do is
just
just
not.
reveal the person
Right.
who's doing it. It's not going to save you.
And
you know?
even then, Steve, right? Like and I got to say I don't even when we would do not those we don't do active shooter, but we do like an ACEs they do something called Alice training and it's just students, but they do like it's almost like an active shooter drill.
Right.
And 90% of the teachers fucking freeze and shut down. And it's
Oh,
like
wow.
it's like an adult like with a Nerf gun, like right, like
Yeah.
you just don't. It's not your. You go into fight or flight and you're
Yep.
literally trying to flee. The last thing you're
Right.
doing is picking up your cell phone and FaceTiming your mom, hey,
Right.
or the police.
Right.
There was one video I saw and a student got fed up. He got up because the teacher was handing out packets of stuff. He goes, how are we going to learn if all you're going to do is sit here and hand us a packet to read? We need some interaction.
I saw that.
Did you see that? He
Yes.
goes, this is your future. And he was
And he got up and walked out.
He walked out,
Yeah.
but he told the teacher off.
Oh, he did.
He
But
goes,
all those videos are out of context.
you know?
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And unless you literally work in a school, you have no idea how difficult it is to teach a kid.
Yeah.
And because of COVID, like everything has changed. There's no textbooks,
COVID ruined
right?
everything.
And so now we're just going back to pencil and paper, kids having to use
Yeah.
books. Like it's
Right.
a challenge. And you have a whole generation of kids that their parents don't tell them no.
Oh,
Yep.
of course.
And so right
And
so-
their kids can't do anything wrong either. They're
Right.
perfect.
And so when you have parents, because the first lessons kids learn, they don't learn it in school, right? They learn how to
Right.
listen, they learn how to sit in a chair,
know.
they learn how to take directions, how to be respectful. And so I tell parents all the time, listen, if your child has no respect for you, you think they're going to come here and listen to 80 strangers?
No, it's going to be worse because
Yeah.
they know they're not going to get any punishment when they get home.
And I'm not
Exactly.
having it. I tell kids, no more talking. No more talking. You want to quit? And I tell them, why are you arguing with an adult? Just go home and tell your parent and have your parent come in. And because there are teachers that are disrespectful, there are teachers that don't have boundaries. But I think that's
Are you one of those teachers?
no, I don't fuck that. I have kids. No, don't play with me. And I have a specific boundary. Do not cross it.
Yep.
Do not be disrespectful. Be kind to other kids. Like I'm not having it. And I don't have problems with kids. I don't even
think-
have problems with adults, believe it or not.
You are a scary person. Though.
I think
That's
they
what they
respect
say.
you
That's true,
because
though.
you do show them respect.
but
To the degree that you're supposed to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
but
Like
yeah.
Could I play that clip or no?
But I also
What
don't
clip?
want anyone.
Of a
I go to
student
work
going
every
on?
day
Sure.
and treat kids the way somebody better be treating mine.
exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
That's what I mean. Like
And so I don't think
Yeah.
it's that difficult when you come
It's
from that
not.
frame of reference. Like just treat kids with kindness.
you can tell when kids are
Max is going
Raising
to play
themselves.
something. Max, Did you take your fucking Xanax this morning?
Yes, I
Because
Yo, there's kids in here don't learn like that. They need to learn face to face. Or you're just getting mad because I'm pointing out the obvious. and you choose not. No, I'm not wasting your time. I'm telling you what you need to do. You want kids to come in your class? You want them to get excited for this? You got to come in here. You got to make them excited. You want a kid to change and start doing better? You got to touch his freaking heart. Can't expect a kid to change if all you do is just tell him.
screw that. I'd rip his heart out of his chest.
Well, you know, he does make
He does make a point, though.
but I think right, like teachers are on a stage.
But like you said, it may not be the whole context.
It isn't. It can't be.
Yeah, because there's only so much that they can show.
And you don't know how long that,
Right.
you know, what he's fed
What
up with.
Yeah, what transpired
Right?
before
Maybe
that.
he is more academically gifted, but in a lower
Right.
learning class.
Exactly.
Right?
That could
So-
be it too.
And
Right.
so, and that within like, right. So differentiated instruction is difficult.
Yep.
You know, when you start mainstreaming, that's difficult because you're always going to have kids that are extremely, extremely bright.
Or maybe he's not that bright and he does need the explanation
Yep.
with the booklet. Or
Also, you got to wonder, why are you filming?
exactly.
Right? Like
it's a setup.
But
what's the role?
somebody
What's the
was
goal?
filming him.
Yeah, somebody
But
was
what's
filming.
the goal?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
what is the goal behind it? Like, I don't. When,
Well,
the
people
goal
wanna
is
do it-
views. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
views. People want to be TikTok famous.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
All I
Okay.
want to say is that in districts across the country where phones have been taken out of the equation,
Mm-hmm.
like the average standardized test score, even though I don't like using those, went up something like 16 percent points in one school year. That's huge,
Wow.
right?
Wow.
And I think kids have to know, like your phone is not. It's not a right. It's a
Yeah.
privilege. And if kids didn't misuse them, we wouldn't be having to create policies for
That's
it.
true.
And teachers are complaining.
So what do they do?
I'm like, Dave Chappelle does it with 50,000 people, and it's not a problem. I
Oh
think
my God, that's a good
50,000
point.
people, he takes their
Yes.
phones and gives them back, and it's not a problem. I
Yep.
think you could take them from 800 kids.
So what do
Yep.
they do? They put them in a sleeve when they walk
No,
in?
it's
or
got a
something?
lock thing on it.
The
Yeah.
same thing that Dave Chappelle uses.
Yep.
A lock?
That's very
It's
smart.
a pouch.
Oh, okay.
Right? Because and listen, Dave Chappelle, when we went in there, I was like, oh God. And he literally, the first line he says, he's like, listen, motherfuckers, I get paid $40 million to do one show. You think I'm gonna let one of you fucks ruin it and
He's
leak
smart.
it?
Right.
He's like,
so
so
smart. I
he
like
said,
him.
if you don't like it,
Taking money out
take
of
your
his pocket.
Exactly.
He's like, if you don't like it, take your phone back
Yes.
and leave.
So Tawana says, I remember that clip. He was upset because she wasn't pushing worksheets and not interacting with the students.
Yeah, Lori said Cheshire is working on cell phone bans as well.
Yeah, Cameron is going to be going to Rumsey Hall. They sent out a message too. The kids are lower school kids are not to bring phones at all to school. Grades 5 through 9, they're going to have to put them in a locked pouch.
Wow.
Maria said I used to do that when I was a karate instructor.
No, not a karate instructor.
Not the
Just-
karate instructor.
What kind of instructor?
The other thing I was talking to, and this is totally not.
What kind of instructor was she?
What?
It says when she was
said,
an
"What is
instructor.
an instructor?"
What
we want
kind
to
of
know what kind.
instructor?
You're smiling. Why are you smiling?
I'm not smiling.
What? What is happening?
What kind of
All
instructor?
right,
was that?
Maria.
Yeah, explain
We're
yourself,
waiting.
Maria.
She didn't want anyone
She-
videotaping her
Girl, we picked up on that.
her tricks of the
dental
trade.
assistant.
Dental assistant.
So how is that an instructor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she probably maybe she was working. She might have done a classes at. And I can see that,
Oh.
like
Yeah.
you know, in like the institute wherever you have to go to get certified. She might have been
Gotcha.
an instructor.
Oh, I see.
Another thing that people have, there's like a split, is like when people go to concerts and recording the concert while they're there, you're not taking in the show. You're not taking in the moment, they said. People are like so into the phone that you're not like,
Right.
you
but
know what
some
I'm
of
saying?
them will, and they'll go back and
right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. But it's like, don't
I
sit
don't
there,
know.
don't sit here and try to record the whole or do the whole show, but because you're missing the moment.
But
You're
who
like, right.
cares? That's them.
Right.
All I
I
can
know.
do.
know?
That's
I
them.
almost I of course had the Black Karen moment.
Oh,
So
You? No.
so I took my kids.
Say
I
not.
took
Say
Cameron
when.
and his friend Chase to see Party Next Door. Listen, oh my God, it was $500, $489 for 3 tickets, right?
That's not bad. For 3 tickets.
But Party Next Door, come on, man.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Exactly. I mean, I love him though. But so of course we get to our seats, right? And so Christopher and his girlfriend, they were in the pit. So so of course we get to our seats. I have a cocktail first. So we get to the seats, and all around us, open blunts, smoking.
Nice.
And wait a minute, now,
Nice.
so now you already know where this is going. So Cameron's like, oh
Steve's
my
kind of party.
well, listen, Cameron's like, oh my God, here she goes. I was like, bro, I'll be back.
Here she goes.
I'll be back.
Love that.
So I get up and I go to find the little manager.
Are you serious?
Listen,
It's a concert.
it's
People smoke.
fucking against Steve. Listen, if
So
there,
if you're going to a Snoop concert,
but it's against
I'm tired
the
of Snoop.
law, and there are all ages of kids there. Listen, I don't give a fuck if you're smoking, even if it was vaping. I probably wouldn't have complained because it doesn't smell.
Right.
These bitches were blowing open blunts into my
Yeah.
14-year-old kid's face. Fuck that. So now I go in there.
Oh.
were
And I
they
started-
chill after that though?
They're just they're kids, but so I go in, and so the lady's like,
But it's
hold on
not
a sec.
against the law though.
It is
Was it in
against-
Connecticut?
Steve, you cannot smoke open blunts in a
Oh,
in
it's
a
inside?
inside.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes.
That's
It
understandable.
could be
Yes.
different if it was outside of the
If it,
city.
and I don't even give a fuck. Go outside.
Yeah.
And there's
Go
police
outside.
officers not doing it. So I go in. So now here he comes. He comes up to my chest because I had to go there, right? So he's getting nasty. And I said, sir, he's like, well, what kind of mom brings, I said, whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh my God.
Whoa. I said, first of all, motherfucker, you come up to here. So I recognize managing a place from way down there is difficult. I said, two, it's against the law. I'm not asking you to kick them out,
Right.
but you have police. You kick several kids out for fucking smoking open blunts in a venue.
Right.
You have signs, smoke-free event. I said, and
How do you
don't
feel about that, Steve?
So he's like,
I
oh,
don't
well,
like that rule.
And he's like, well, you can go get a refund. I said, right. So now we're 30 minutes into the show. I'm going to go pluck my 2 kids out because I'm a crazy
But are
person.
these
and
people known to be smoking weed? Like the performers?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Was
I
it
guess.
like a Willie Nelson concert?
No. And even if it was Steve,
But I'm
it's
saying
still
you
not
would
right.
expect that though.
So anyway, he basically and I was like, you know what? Fuck you. You're trash and fuck off. Right. So then I go out. Well, he comes and finds me. And he's like, well, you know, there's other ways. I said, bro, get out of my fucking face. Unless you come with some solutions, which you have none. And I wouldn't even go back to my seat because I was going to lose my shit.
I
So
wouldn't
now-
even
Your heart, your
I,
heart.
no, I didn't. I literally, I was standing in the back. Like, I
Okay.
couldn't even go in because I said, I'm going to fight one of these kids. I want to just mind my own business.
If
right?
anyone recorded this, can you send it to the
So
Steve's
wait. So then, so he's like, "Listen, I'm gonna give them VIP passes. They can meet party next door." And I'm like, "Yeah, all right,
Oh,
yeah, I guess."
wow.
So, so I went outside because he basically wasn't letting me go in, right? Just Christopher, his girlfriend too. So I guess so Christopher's girlfriend says, "You know what, Mrs. Ortiz?" He said, "Whose mom is that?"
Oh,
Did he deny it?
So wait, she's like, "It's their mom," and he's like, "Well, you know, you could tell her there are other ways of handling things." I said, Jade. He fucking said to me, "What kind of mom?" I was like,
exactly. Oh,
and
no.
you know where that goes.
Exactly.
What kind of mom?
I'll show you what kind of mom.
here comes the earrings. They're coming off.
Yep.
And so then Cameron, so the next day Cameron's like, you know, Ma, that's embarrassing. I said, well, you know what, Cameron? Then I just seriously, since I can't be brought out into public when the rules are being violated, then I don't need to pay and take you to concerts anymore.
you go.
How about that shit?
It's okay, Mom.
Now
Jeez.
he was just
Yeah.
like, oh my God. And
Yeah.
I'm glad Christopher wasn't there because he gets embarrassed quicker than Cameron does. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
Have the rules. Oh, and this is what I said. Of course, I brought
Oh,
it back to
geez,
race.
here we
'Cause He
go.
was like, well, you know, that's what they do. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. That's what who does? Black and brown people? So now we have no expectations or standards
Oh.
for behavior? That's what they do? You mean that's what I do?
That's all right.
I was so mad.
Just
I
kidding.
was so, and so the secretary's like, she's not wrong. And he looks at her like this. You know, she's not wrong. No, I'm not fucking. And all the people, as soon as I called him small, the people were like, I was like, I know,
wish I saw it.
I definitely know it's difficult to manage from down there. So I get what
Exactly.
you're saying, but I was so mad.
Damn. You got anything for today, Max?
Well, speaking of drugs, I do have one.
Oh, did you see
Okay.
about Matthew Perry?
speaking
Yeah,
of
Matthew
drugs.
Perry. Yes, the Matthew Perry thing with
Yeah.
the was it ketamine queen? Is that what he said?
But
Yes.
I've never heard of ketamine
Me neither.
infusions.
No,
It's very strange.
right, and that's for
All the
depression,
people
right?
that are connected to his death.
Yes.
But have you ever heard of that?
I
Like a
took-
ketamine infusion?
No.
Well, ketamine, yes, they
Yeah.
use that for depression.
Special K.
Well,
You can't subscribe that,
That's
right?
what they used to
no.
call
I'm
Oh,
not
no,
a prescriber.
No, but they do. They
So-
do take that.
Yes.
What? I've done it before.
So, right, wait, Okay. So you were not using it to treat a medical condition, right? You were just out in these streets.
Just like,
out in these
Well,
drug
people do
streets.
it.
never heard of
They
it
get all
until now.
horny. No, you get all horny on it and stuff. That's
What?
Why. Yes, you do. You do.
See where how it just
right. That's
Wait,
always occur.
we need a what button?
How'd you know it goes to the left?
no. No, I don't even know what we're
But
doing.
no, but seriously though, like I never heard of such. Like she said, I never heard of such a thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know, and it's like these doctors. I'm telling you.
Well, let's Google it. Because when I heard it, I honestly didn't really care enough. I know that sounds terrible, but I didn't like to investigate. But now that we're talking about it, it doesn't make much sense to me.
so it's. I'm not comparing this to the Prince and Michael Jackson thing, but it's kind of like, well, you know, the doctors kind of.
Well,
Well, if you're getting paid enough and it's your personal doctor,
So Michael Jackson was the one.
I think his doctor is a little, but
What-
I think his
that's the one they give you.
that was propofol.
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 Yeah.
Propofol.
And Prince was something else.
His was oxys, I
Yes.
believe, right?
Yeah, they said they found oxys and fentanyl.
So wait, what are you saying? If your personal doctor, because they all had one,
Right.
is prescribing them, but they're over prescribing them.
I think though that's what I think personally. I think his tolerance went up, and so he probably
well,
gave him
yeah.
a little bit more.
But didn't Michael Jackson's doctor get sentenced for that? Right?
I
He
think
got,
so.
He got arrested, right?
Yeah, I
mean,
think so.
He was sleeping, getting propofol, and going into a hyperbaric chamber. So there's quite something.
Because he was
Oh,
getting
yeah.
lack of sleep.
But it's
There's some other issues going on.
well. Hold on a second.
I'm not sticking up for the dude. I'm saying that's the reason why he took it.
But I don't think that that's even any sort of normal. Propofol is what they use for anesthesia to put you to sleep.
Exactly.
So what-
he wasn't getting any sleep.
Just give him some Ambien and call
It didn't work.
Or Seroquel
No,
or Trazodone.
that's the only thing that worked on him.
Well, because when you're using an anesthetic level,
So that
Drug.
the one that Michael
you
Jackson
can't go
was
back
taking,
to take Advil.
Exactly.
Right.
is
Exactly.
the one that they give you when you go for a colonoscopy, right?
I don't know. I never had one. Have you?
No,
Oh.
You need to
Wait,
get
what-
one.
I need to
I
get
know.
one
I need to
myself.
get
Wait,
one
what are
too.
you there? You're saying what?
the
What medication?
yeah
When you
that,
get-
that same medication that they give when you go for that procedure.
Well, there's different like sort of levels of anesthesia. I mean, somewhere you get knocked out, and somewhere
Yeah.
they call it what is it called, twilight or something,
Yeah,
where it's
that's
You're
you're
still-
not
you're-
fully
Yeah, you're still
Yeah.
alert,
So-
but nothing hurts.
So when you have a colonoscopy, I think
Yeah.
it's the
it's like
Okay.
when Jen
Twilight.
comes in the door.
But
Yeah.
this is, I don't know how I feel about
You
this.
still haven't got one too, huh?
No.
We should go together.
So,
Oh. Hold hands
no
side by side on the bed
but
and
you
shit.
see, first of all, it's not even FDA approved, meaning that the treatment.
Propofol, is it?
No,
ketamine.
ketamine.
Oh,
ketamine.
ketamine. Yeah.
So it says, listen, it's a treatment approach that uses low doses of ketamine, a dissociative anesthetic medication, to manage various mental health conditions such as treatment-resistant depression,
Yep.
anxiety disorders, and PTSD.
Mm-hmm.
Ketamine is approved for use at high doses as an anesthetic in the operating room.
Yep.
Okay. So, although not FDA approved, lower doses, sub anesthetic level ketamine injections are used off label to treat depression, pain, and other mental health and substance abuse disorders. It says it's, many factors contribute to increased depression.
I think that's sort of close to TCS, transcranial stimulation.
Yes.
For depression.
Don't use those big words on me.
Yeah. But even that,
Yeah.
right? Like you might as well be giving them a
Like
fucking.
lobotomy. no,
Basically-
thank you.
Basically, I
Yeah.
mean, right? You're taking away all of their personality. I mean, that's pretty
That's
scary.
Absolutely.
Right? So,
I'm gonna go with no.
He was the last person I would like. You know, you never think you don't know what anyone's going through. Like Matthew Perry, you never thought, you know,
no.
Well, he was known to be an alcoholic
right?
and drugs, I
and
think.
drugs
And
too.
drugs, yeah.
Lots
But see,
of
like
coke.
he hit it. I mean, obviously you couldn't see on screen, but I'm sure behind the scenes people
Oh
were
yeah.
able to see stuff.
I'm sure
Because
there's a
Jennifer
lot of
Aniston called him out on it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of entertainers that you don't know. You know, like your
Right.
boy Epstein over there. You would have never thought that.
He's not my boy.
That's his boy.
Jeffrey
no.
Epstein.
Yeah.
Jeffrey.
He used to idolize that dude.
No,
No.
no, he's throwing stuff at me right now because that's what he does.
He's
Look,
throwing
look,
stones.
That is not a.
look,
That is not
It's not somebody
this is
you
what
want to
he
be.
this is what he feels about me. This is this is what my stepbrother over here feels about me.
Oh, come on, show him the other one. This is ringmaster of the shit show.
Oh.
Did you see Julie's?
What does that say?
So Steve got his socks. Not,
You know how we say she's farting?
But that's awesome.
He got all of them spot
That's
on.
I want to know
was
how.
like, oh my
I want to know
God.
how your drive down there went. Like you did better driving than flying, obviously. To the
Yeah, it was like 9-10 hours there and like 13
How many
back.
times did you guys stop to
You
pee?
said there was no airport.
I didn't. Only time I stop is when the driver stopped. I'm usually every 5 minutes I gotta go.
There's no airport there?
Oh well, you have to go into like Virginia or something like
And
that.
this was a
then,
huge
and
house?
then, and then drive another 4 hours after
Oh.
that. So, yeah,
And had a nice pool. I saw. Yeah.
And you drove down on Saturday. Wasn't that when
The storm.
the hurricane?
no, it was actually perfect because we just missed it, and it
Oh.
skirted.
Yeah.
It skirted around us, and we just missed it.
Oh, good.
Where were you?
Outer Banks.
Outer Banks. That's right.
Yeah, we go. That's the only place we really
Sounds
go.
very fancy.
It
Yeah.
does.
It is
That
a little
house, did you
bougie.
see? Oh,
Yeah.
that
That
house
house.
was very
Yeah.
bougie. And they've already booked their house for next year.
No, in the process
Oh,
of
in the-
booking.
Were they
The
all
same
wearing
one?
polo shirts?
No, this one has a lazy river in it.
Shut
in the
up.
in the house.
No, and not in the house.
I was
but-
gonna say
no,
what?
instead of the pool, you have it's a lazy river.
Whoa.
Shut up, Steve.
64 grand for 6 or 7 days.
Damn. I want
I'm sorry. Wait.
that is
Well, this one
insane.
cost 25,000.
How many of you went?
Well, then can I say something? If
Well,
that's what you're
but Jen-
spending, can we go to this Hamptons?
Right, right.
No, I'm serious.
Damn.
No,
let's
we might
go.
have some extra bedrooms next time.
No, but you're not hearing me. The Hamptons is literally 2 hours away.
Right?
Right? And it's just as fabulous.
Exactly.
I don't think so.
Oh, I do.
I don't know.
Okay, so
I've
when
been
you-
to both.
When you went
You
into town,
have?
what did you do? Did you like?
No, it's kind of secluded in a way. And there's limited stuff to do. A lot of places close down at 9
See,
p.m.
the Hamptons is
At the
totally
Hamptons?
different. No, in Outer Banks.
Oh, I was gonna say.
But
that-
no, it's more of it's I don't know. It's hard to explain.
no, I get it.
It's a lot. It's just a row of mansions and mansions
So
and
is the
mansions.
Hamptons.
No, I
But-
understand
so
that,
in-
but
You're
we were,
spending
we were
$64,000
right.
a week.
I didn't spend it.
So wait a second.
Like I didn't spend
So
it.
when you go to the Outer Banks, all like the town basically closes down at like 9.
Well, no, like the bars and stuff. Not all of them, but some.
So
of,
I'm starting to process
Like some
one.
of the like some of the pizza
Fucking
places.
pays. You could charter a fucking yacht for 64 grand, bro.
Yes, you can.
I don't understand why you.
I don't want to be on the ocean.
No, well, I'm just trying to.
I'd rather be on the ocean, not in the ocean for that much.
So wait, this mansion costs 64,000.
No, the one
A
he's trying
week
to,
to rent.
Oh,
the one he's getting.
No,
one he-
I don't. We don't know yet.
Oh.
We don't know yet. I don't want to.
no, the
Jinx
one
it.
that they just came from.
Oh,
Hey,
that
look,
one.
that one.
No,
Lori-
it's 25
Lori-
grand.
25 grand.
Lori chimed in. Bed.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Where?
Some bars are open. Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah, I
Lori.
said that's what I
24
said.
people went. 10 bedrooms.
Oh wow.
$2,500
each.
each.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not paying $5,000 for a bedroom. No.
Well, it would be 5,000
Yes,
for the
for
next
me-
house.
Yes, no. For me and Chris, no. That's insane.
It's worth it.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
If you go there, it's worth it.
No.
You have the greatest time. You're on the ocean. You
has
get your own private thing. It's
So
the
when you
ocean.
walk out,
I'm going
the
on a
back,
cruise.
The back
door,
door,
the ocean's right
No,
there.
I mean 100%. I'm
and
going on a cruise.
there's 3 levels of decks.
It
There's
won't
an
be that much.
elevator in there.
I'm
I
going
mean,
on a cruise. I don't have to cook. I don't have to clean. I'm on the ocean. There's a
see?
pool. There's unlimited
You're
drinks.
in the ocean.
Yes. I mean, I love that for you.
Yes.
I've been on a cruise too. I mean,
No.
She
ju-
doesn't want to
I-
cook. That's why she wouldn't.
No.
you
do
don't
it.
have to cook.
No,
you
no,
get
no.
a private chef.
No,
You got a
it-
private chef?
That's probably more too. No, thank you.
Hello.
That's
if
that
I
is
had
too
Steve
much.
Seymour money, you damn right
I
I,
don't.
would.
Steve Seymour does not have money.
Steve Seymour must.
right.
Steve Seymour must.
Because who pops that off the top of their head?
What the fuck, man? I wouldn't
Holy.
even say anything.
you get a chef.
If he has money, then she's an NFL wife.
Yeah,
Well, technically, she is.
No, but she has that
Jen
money.
has more money than me.
She is a NFL wife. Sorry. So.
Jen just doesn't save any and just spends it all. That's all Jen
Jen
does.
doesn't save. I don't save money
I don't give
either.
a fuck about saving. Until I don't have it. then
I
I'm
got to
like,
start saving, honestly.
I
Don't
said-
worry, it's all gonna go to your electric bill.
Yeah.
But,
No,
Oh,
I know.
what is happening with
but
this?
I mean, like it's going up $50. Like it's not like you're sitting here like I don't know. I don't know. It's just so frustrating. The whole world is falling apart, and like electric costs go up. I don't know what to
But
say.
I think it's all the extra little charges.
the delivery
yeah, the
charge.
delivery
but
charge.
they've
and
always
all that.
been there, I believe.
I know. Well, my delivery charge is more than my bill.
Ours
Yeah.
too.
No, they added
See,
two
that's
more
the
charges,
problem.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the problem.
That's
What,
the
for, like,
problem.
It's EverSource.
But
Yeah.
like the electric stations or something you have to pay for?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's one. And
I'm
then
sorry,
the other
but
Well,
one.
on
I
top
have
of
one of
that,
those, I'm not
our
paying for
our
it.
grid is horrible.
Yeah, ours. Yeah.
It's in dire need of renovation.
Yes.
Well, the world's going to come
Dude,
to
why
an
do you
end
get the
pretty
wind
soon.
chimes as your ring?
The world's coming to an end.
That's like
so,
that's
It
like
is.
someone from the Hamptons would have.
or you should have that, Steve.
Yes.
Yes,
You're
I
bougie.
have wind chimes.
You're bougie now. You're like the Chris Rock of.
No, but you always go to those houses that big. I mean, I knew they were expensive. I just not $64,000 a week expensive.
No, this
no.
one's pretty cool. I gotta give you. Hey, Lori, send me the link to that house with the lazy river.
Oh yeah, I want to see
That's
that.
insane. But you know what's even more insane is that like families, just one person pays it. Right? That's insane
Oh,
to
I
me.
know.
Where else did you go? You went to Puerto Rico and somewhere else?
I went to I went on a cruise to the Bahamas, and then
Yeah.
I went.
That was
came-
with Arlene.
Yep, and then I came back and went to Miami. And we
Another
came-
cruise?
See, all that stuff you could have got a house.
No, thank you. I took 3 separate vacations.
You don't need
three in
it.
one.
You got everything
seven.
right there.
No, thank you.
How was the cruise this time?
Oh, the cruise was good. Just the food was gross.
Really? That's like the best food
She
ever.
came back with a report.
Where'd
Remember?
you go on? What kind of cruise you go
It
on?
was MSC. We talked about this.
Never even heard of that
we
shit.
did talk.
They're one of the biggest European cruise lines.
Really? I want to go on. Was it Royal?
Do you see their new ship?
Oh yeah.
One of the
It's
guys
like
that
10,000 people.
One of the guys that I work with who never leaves the city, he's all stoked because this summer he got hired, like the same company, right? It does cruises. So he got to go on a cruise, working on a cruise, but he got to see places he never got to see before.
Well, what, like the security company?
No,
butthole?
the catering.
Oh,
like,
catering,
like
catering.
yeah, stuff like
Oh.
that.
What do you guys have Chartwells?
Yes.
The fuck is that?
It's a catering company.
You guys have
For
Chartwells
schools.
too?
We do, but we have the bottom of the barrel Chartwells. No, there's tiers.
I
Right?
know,
There's
no, no.
tiers in ours. Terrible.
Yeah, so he got to. I guess they do all over. They do prisons. They do cruises.
Yeah.
They do.
I love that.
You know,
So
but
you're saying you don't want to go on vacation with us next time?
I'm going to say no, Steve. I'm not
What
paying
about
that.
you, Julie?
I'm not-
I don't. I have to check with the
Ju- ju-
family.
You can
just-
bring your husband.
No. Just go and say you're not paying that much money because you
No,
can see
I'm
it in
not
her
paying
face.
that much money.
hold on. Lori's looking it up right now.
Man,
She
What?
said-
No, Steve. Listen.
I want my friends there.
But then you need to stay in.
You need to pay.
What did you do? Wait, what did you do for fun?
I shouldn't have to pay for my friends.
No.
Did you guys go anywhere while you're there, or you just
Fucking
hung out?
wrong,
Did
man.
you just hang out at the
teasing
house?
you, man.
Did you go anywhere?
You know what? The house is so nice, you don't even want to go anywhere, but you can.
You don't need to. There's
you can
there's
swim in the
a-
ocean,
A
you can-
movie
I
theater.
saw you
pool
picking shells at the
tables.
ocean.
Yeah,
and,
they got that. We have a movie theater in the house. I mean, there's plenty
You
you
don't
can
need
do.
to go anywhere.
How was the
there's
water?
like little towns where you can go and shop, and there's bars. And,
Although that's kind of nice. You do
Yeah,
that,
they got-
then you come back. You
yeah,
have a
they
drink.
got
play
wild
pool.
horse tours. They have.
Oh.
Whoa.
So
No, thank you.
Could you picture Steve on a surfboard?
Fuck you.
Could you picture him on a surfboard?
Fuck you.
No.
Steve, but hold on.
Oh, I would like to see that.
They got jet skis. They got.
I'd like to
All
see you on a
kinds of stuff.
surfboard.
Listen, you have to understand my frame of reference, right?
Yeah.
24 people in one house.
No, we never see each other
How do you not?
because
though?
everyone just goes off on their own way.
Really?
Yeah, we
Well,
just
then-
go there and you
but
just
then
go
what
do
is
it
the-
all you want.
I mean,
What
I
is the
watch
Except
point
for
of a
dinner,
house.
right? You meet up for
We-
dinner.
We might do one dinner together
But
for
what's
the whole
point of a
vacation.
family vacation?
Right.
To fucking hang out.
But you're not hanging out with them. You just said you never see each other.
No, we do, but
Good
like
point.
everyone comes and goes. Let's say you and Chris. Let's say you and Chris wanted to go out to dinner by yourselves. Go ahead, bye. You know what I mean? It's not like
But then I
oh,
don't have to take my kids, bro.
you don't
Like,
have to. You can leave.
but-
There's so much shit to do at the house. They won't want to leave.
Yeah, but then
We have a
They have
saltwater
an indoor.
pool.
They
But
got an
then-
indoor pool.
No, it's outdoor, but it's
then
warm.
That's
It's
2,500 times 4. I'm definitely not paying $10,000
There you go.
She sent me. It's
if
called.
I bring my kids.
No.
$10,000. No.
And you were thinking about it too.
Go
You
to
were like-
Disney. No, I wasn't thinking about it.
Oh my God.
I'm not paying $5,000.
I am so Disney.
That's a
out.
cruise,
Like,
right?
I don't
How
ever
much is
need
a
to go
cruise
to
now?
Disney.
Well, it depends if you stay what level cabin you stay
That's
on.
it right there.
And what
Yeah,
kind
no-
of cruise you take, right?
Yeah, and what? Oh, Steve, and what cruise line?
What's your favorite cruise line?
I like Norwegian.
SS Minnow.
Oh wow.
Connecticut River.
I gotta see this.
No, it's not
Murder
called
mystery.
the Chateau.
The chateau.
Oh, we should know it's called Twitty.com.
That's
Twitty.
Twitty.
Conway Twitty.
Oh my God,
Is
this
that the
house.
Yeah.
Who owns it? Elon
All
Musk.
right, I gotta see this.
What in the
Damn.
fuck?
That's your boy.
Yeah, I
Oh my
hate
God.
Elon
It's called
Musk.
the Chateau de Lamar.
If you didn't hate him, you would have this car by now.
Oh.
I know.
But you want to know what's
Even his new
insane? The
one.
neighbors are literally right next door. So
Oh,
It-
no
no,
privacy.
no, that doesn't matter.
It
That-
doesn't matter.
No, that doesn't
'Cause
matter. I'm just
everyone-
saying
yeah.
that just imagine there's this many houses.
But do
in
you
a
have
row.
privacy?
Yeah, you got
Yes,
plenty of
this
privacy.
fucking thing is ginormous.
Okay.
Oh, you got plenty of privacy, and sometimes you meet the neighbors, and they're cool too. You know.
Cool.
And then you get to see the sunsets and sunrises from
Now, have you made
There
lifelong
he goes.
friendships?
Tweety.com.
Yo,
Here?
this house
No.
is insane.
Yes.
Oh.
And
You,
it's who
you
owns
sure
it?
you don't want to go?
Not for
Because I would have to
$10,000.
know ahead of time.
Not for $10,000.
I think you guys would love it there.
Oh my
Why don't you guys all chip
Who
in and get one
owns
room?
this?
So is it a person?
I gotta
Who
see
owns
it.
it? Like,
Who owns these?
It's a
type of houses?
company.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh.
it's not one person.
No, no.
Because I was gonna say, like, that's very ritzy. Like, and who's? I
I'm
don't know.
surprised no one of the Hurricanes got it.
I
It's
don't
a
know that I would-
house.
well, I know, but
This is insane.
if it was somebody's personal house,
It's
I don't
probably
know
in
that
that.
I would be
It's
wanting
probably
to.
in that Netflix series, The Outer Banks.
no, so I wonder.
No,
so
'cause
Steve,
that's
does-
actually filmed in South Carolina.
so
What? Did you see that?
I know my shit, people.
Sorry.
okay, so there's private owners that are managed by a
See?
company.
Yeah.
Okay.
By a company. Yeah.
I gotta see this house.
Uh-huh.
No, it's like
Can you
something
pick
never-
your jaw off the goddamn?
No,
desk?
it's
So that's
it's-
better than the Hamptons?
I mean, it's
does-
just about the same.
Okay.
Yeah,
about the
that's what I
same.
It's
told
bigger
you.
than the 50 Cent house.
Oh,
Steve,
no.
I mean, you always talk about that raggedy ass house.
I
She
was
was
there
built
when
in
it
the
was
70s.
first built. I was there when the original owner built it, Ben Sisti, but he
Yep.
killed
It's
himself.
cursed, right?
Did he kill himself?
Yeah, he used to
Yeah.
own Colonial
Yeah.
Realty.
They say it's cursed because he killed himself. Tyson went to jail, and
Yeah, it's not
Well,
cursed.
50
it's
didn't
just-
do
50's
anything.
on the come up, so let's
Right?
go.
Exactly. Bring it.
the neighbors are nice over there too.
he's still going in on other people, huh?
On Poplar.
I love him.
I do too.
I like when he goes in on Diddy.
Oh, yes,
Ew,
yes, yes.
He's-
gross.
He's pretty much left Diddy alone for a while.
Yeah,
I
Diddy-
love 50.
They broke up.
I don't know.
I think we lost Jen.
Hey, Jen, are you okay?
It's no, this is absolutely
Jen, we have a
beautiful.
show. You make it.
Yeah, Jen, you make the show.
This show ain't shit
You gotta see
without
the house,
Jen.
bro. It is
All right.
insane, but I'm not
I
being
will
You
funny
look
about
at
that.
this
did you bring all your
after.
video equipment? Did you do?
I did, but I didn't really record anything. I was having so much fun.
I know.
I am so happy for you.
You did need to relax,
I'm
Steve.
so glad.
I only saw a clip of you, like your granddaughter. You know, you told your granddaughter, "I bet you can't do this," and she did it. And
Oh, dude, she was on the surfboard in the pool.
She's so
A
cute.
full-size surfboard in the pool.
Is-
And
was
then they
that-
had what?
and then your grandson like, this is the bestest day ever. So cute.
I'm gonna take that clip and make it a commercial for
He
Cape
was
Cod
so
chips.
adorable.
yeah,
Yeah, it says
Oh my
this is the
God.
best day ever.
He is so cute.
Yeah,
you can make a lot of with that clip right
I
there.
showed him how to break dance this vacation
like
too.
the lady in the Olympics.
Oh my God, she's a disgrace. Now they're thinking about not doing it now.
Oh,
Well,
God.
I bet you it's because of that bitch.
but I don't even know what.
So-
The format sucks.
I didn't even know what's happening when I saw.
I
it,
was
said I
surprised
can't.
when I heard
Did you
about
see
it.
the men? The men were good.
I didn't watch anymore.
Oh, the men were it was way different than the women.
Like, why are they
The
entering
woman that won
breakdancing?
sucked bad. She wasn't even that good.
What, the
Why,
break-
why is that like an Olympic sport
I
now?
was just
I'm
asking.
It
very
should
con-
be because it's very, very, very physical.
Is that
Well,
the one
that I do know.
the
yes.
one they're making fun of all the time? That breakdance.
Yeah.
She has like her
Yeah.
PhD in physical movement,
Oh,
I think, or
geez.
something.
Yeah, she needs to take a fucking.
I don't even know. That's just a fucking
just not-
disgrace.
She needs
Yeah.
a ketamine treatment.
Yeah, she needs
I
something.
circled back.
You did circle back. You did circle back. Hey, when do your kids go back to campus? The 26th?
The 25th freshmen move in. First year move in.
First year students.
Yes, and there's some that are the ALCs are there now. Internationals come in this weekend. You know,
Yeah.
so
ALCs? Is that
air,
like
area coordinators.
What is it?
Oh, is that like an RA?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are just throwing shit at me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
They just keep
I quit high
changing
school,
names.
so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
That's fine,
So
Steve,
two
you're
stories.
fine.
Thank you,
You
Jen.
weren't here last week, so
We still
me,
love you.
me
Thank you.
and so me and Maria 2 weeks ago went to a concert in New York for Def
Oh
Leppard.
yeah, you went to see
Def
Def
Yeah,
Leppard.
Leppard.
Took the journey and stuff like that. So
Was it good?
Oh jeez.
yeah, so here's a Jen moment for you. So
I love
we got
these.
we got floor seats.
What?
Bad mistake.
We got floor seats.
Max,
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Well, I am too.
I am
we're
very
gonna-
proud of you.
If
How
you're
Max.
gonna
did
go
that
in, if you're
happen?
gonna go in, go in.
That's exactly what I say.
I bet
Yep.
you they weren't good seats.
Hold on.
Hold on,
Oh, there's
hold
a
on.
story.
If he's talking about it, they must be good seats.
No,
So-
Because he
no,
doesn't
they might have
brag.
moved.
He doesn't
listen,
brag.
Listen. So it was like section A, section B, floor seats. So the concert's going on. She really, Steve Miller came on. People are still filing into seats. He's okay. So Journey comes on. So everybody starts standing up.
Yep.
So Maria, who
Shows her boobies.
5, no,
She's all like 5 feet. That's
yeah,
it.
like 5,
That's amazing.
like 5'5", 5'6",
I know.
5'7". She probably would if it was Steve Perry. But
Wow. That guy's good though, the Asian dude,
He's
right?
right.
That's
Yeah,
what
he
it
is.
is, right?
So I was like, switch
The
with me, because there was a guy in
Filipino
front of us. He was kind of tall. I was like, switch with me. I got a space. So then
Right.
more people filed in. So she goes to the edge of the seat.
Mm-hmm.
There's like, there's an open area. So she stood there. So the usher came over there.
Tells her to move.
Tell her to move.
Yep.
Man.
So she goes back to her seat. So then, intermission, Def Leppard comes on. And now she's getting frustrated because she's at the end. She's trying to record. People are found because they all went to go get beer and stuff. So they all falling back into the seat. So she comes out and she does the same thing. Usher lady comes over and she goes, listen, I paid a lot of money.
Listen.
She said that. She goes, listen, I paid a lot of money for these seats. Unless you want to go over there and tell those people to sit down, then I'm going to stand right here because I can't see. So go ahead. Go tell them to sit down and I'll move back to my
And
seat.
what did the usher say?
She just walked away. She's
Yeah.
like, I'm not
All
getting paid.
right.
She's like, I'm not getting paid
Sure.
enough for this. So guy comes over,
above my pay
says the same
grade.
thing. She told him the same story. He was like, he understood. He goes, all right, could you just go to like the edge of the seat there? So they compromised.
Oh, that's cool.
But I was like, that's something like Jen would do.
No, I'm fucking moving my seat.
Yep.
Take me
Oh,
and my
hell yeah.
kids and move us.
If you're
I'm
spending
not-
good money, why not?
But you know what you do? Well, the crazy part is I always look at where the venue is, look at the venue because stages are different. So
No,
like
you're right. You're
you know what I'm
absolutely
saying?
right.
So when you're Post Malone, you could go
true.
on the floor because he's always on an elevated
Yep.
stage because he doesn't want anybody touching him.
I didn't actually. This is the first time I
Smart.
didn't know.
Same thing with Prince when I was like
And-
third
man,
Nobody
grade.
sits in their seat. That's why they
but
don't.
even you want to know what also yeah, and what they're older, so they definitely can't see, and they're definitely and they're used to shit where you just
Was there any
stand up.
iPads in the air like this?
No, but
Oh
people
my
are like,
God.
it
A
was
whole,
9
a whole
o'clock.
desktop.
No, it was
Oh,
like
desktop?
9 o'clock. It was a 4-hour show, so
Yeah.
it's like 9 o'clock, and the lady behind us is like, I should be in bed right now. It's past my bedtime.
Yeah. Well, listen, and you
It's
just
a long show.
it's crazy. It's
That is
crazy.
a long show, 4
yeah,
hours.
yeah. So
that
they
is
started
long.
at 6, and it didn't end till like
That would be 10 o'clock.
yeah. No, actually,
What is happening?
wait, no. I'm trying to think now because it's ended like
6,
10:30.
7,
so,
8,
no,
9,
it went longer.
10.
Actually, Vincent, there are no cameras. They're not allowed to have cameras
Where?
at the mansions.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
You're allowed to be a perv in private.
That's right.
Well, do you know, I for Airbnbs, I heard
yes.
that
they put
there
cameras.
Are, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
And the mirrors and stuff. I'm sure.
That is
I would definitely spread my butt cheeks open and stick my butthole
Gross.
right on the camera
You
if I
take a
found it.
shit with the door open. What's the difference?
right. But
Yeah, but see,
oh,
now you have,
I'll give you something to see, buddy.
you have to do some detective work to find it.
Well, there's all these YouTube videos that they show you where like
Mm.
different things to look at, like in the socket. I ain't got time for that shit. You want to
Mm-hmm.
see something? See it. I don't give a fuck. As long as I make money when you go and make the video, send me the residual, bitch.
Exactly.
I don't, like, there's nothing. It's not like I'm doing any fucking weird shit in there. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah. Next time though, just check the venue. Look at where the stage is,
Yeah.
and then look out like if they have.
You
the
knew
pit.
like what you knew
Yeah.
where this was going.
Sometimes you
point,
can
though.
you can go on Google Images too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can
Oh.
actually see the damn thing,
Right.
but
Yeah.
rather than just that 2D.
So
floor
unless
plan.
you're like in the first row of any section and there's a space between,
But then
you.
sometimes when you're first row, it sucks too because then you're
But
like
when
this
you
the
check
whole
the
time,
venue,
you know?
will it say if the stage is lifted?
No, but
No.
you can actually go. But what you could do is, like Steve said, will click Google Images to see, but if it will,
Sometimes on their own site,
yeah,
it shows
it,
it.
and you
Oh.
can just tell the way that it'll be. Like for instance, like the Oak or whatever it's called, where we just were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The stage is literally it's here, but then they don't have seats; they have the whole pit. So in that standing
Oh,
room only.
okay.
So right, and no older person wants to
Right.
be down there. And then the way the seats go. But usually, I try to get section 100 or
I
200.
like Mohican's pretty good.
Yeah, and it's a small venue
Yeah,
too.
it's a small
So with
venue,
Journey,
too.
it's probably the last time we're going to see him because right now they're going through a conflict. Like they're suing each other. The guitar player, this
Really?
guitar player suing that guitar player.
Neil
yeah.
Sean?
Yeah.
But why?
Who's Neil Sean suing?
I don't know.
But why are we suing each other?
It's over. It's
yeah.
over like music and stuff
Oh
and
yeah, I
money
heard
and all
about
that
that.
stuff.
Yeah, I heard about that shit.
But what
Well,
could it
that
be?
was the reason that that they like
Yeah.
broke up to begin with.
Yeah, I know.
with
And
Steve
it's
Perry.
yeah, right. And
Oh
it's
my
just
God,
going
and
on.
it's
It's
still
going on
going on?
again. Yeah.
But I thought that he left because didn't he have like something wrong
Yeah,
with his
yeah.
vocal
That's what I
cords?
heard too, because he was
And then
But this
what-
guy sounds just like him.
yeah,
The Asian guy.
The
yeah.
Filipino.
Yeah.
they had
Oh,
a,
he's Filipino. I
yeah.
thought he was Japanese.
No, he's
No.
Filipino.
There's a lot of
Filipino.
Filipinos that can sing their asses off.
Well, they had that YouTube contest,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
and that's how he won.
That's how he was.
Oh,
That-
she like-
yeah,
she like-
you can
I
YouTube
like-
that.
Wow.
You
She
can
loves
YouTube
Journey.
it.
I like Def Leppard and
Oh my God,
shout out to
Journey
the
is awesome.
shout out to the one-armed one
Armed
drummer.
Where,
Not one-eyed.
where did you go to see him?
New York City Field where the Mets play.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was
I
huge.
think
I-
Motley Crue's coming. I want to go see that.
I saw Journey when they had
She
Steve
knows that.
Augeri
Yeah.
and then the Filipino, and he is freaking. I
He
mean,
is?
they're both really good.
Did you see him
but-
at the casino?
Yeah.
That's where I saw him with
Yep.
the Filipino guy.
Yep.
If you close your eyes, you would know.
Exactly.
no, you
Exactly.
wouldn't. You
So
would
they got
not
like
know.
they
and I
got
was like, whoa.
they got Motley Crue coming at the end of the month. And
Can you
Motley-
just-
Where is it? At the Oakdale?
no, the casino. But I
Oh.
heard bad things about the lead singer that he forgot the words to the
Who
song.
gives a shit? He's probably drunk. That's part of.
He's on coke, probably.
Yeah,
You
that's
gotta
all right.
understand these.
I just want to see
the thing
Tommy
that
Lee.
the people don't understand. These artists are old. They're not gonna sound like they did in the
Right,
80s. You know what I
exactly.
mean?
My daughter
They-
just went to see the Stones like a couple months
Oh,
ago.
wow.
Wow.
There's some artists.
Those
I'll give it
tickets?
to you. They still sound good,
Yeah.
but there's some artists that come on. They're like
Yeah, it depends on the music too, because if they were like kick ass back
Yeah.
in the day, wild and shit, they're not going to
Yeah,
be the
they're
same.
not. They can't
But
move.
Billy Joel, for instance,
he still sounds.
he sounds
Yeah,
great.
he
Yeah,
still
because
good.
that wasn't his style of music.
Right.
It wasn't all.
But
fucking-
sometimes live they
Yeah.
sound horrible. You
Right.
know.
Yeah.
But how much did she pay for those Stones tickets? I'd be surprised.
I don't know honestly,
Because when I
but
looked,
she never gets like the good seats though.
right, even still, they were like for
Oh, they're expensive. They
Like,
got to be very expensive.
over $1,000 a ticket.
I think it's
That's
worth
ridiculous.
it. Yeah, I think it's worth it. He's an icon.
I don't listen. You know what?
I'm
Listen,
not
I
spending
love the
money on
Stones,
that.
but I don't know if I'd spend $2,000.
Did you hear about that thing with
With
what's
you
her
know
face? Taylor Swift.
What?
the
Overseas.
terrorist
The
thing.
terrorist thing where she had to
yeah,
cancel
that
the
they
show
canceled the
because
show, yeah.
She's probably like, yes, I got the night off.
Why? What
no,
happened?
There was some,
Terrorist threat
yeah.
against her.
against the concert itself.
Oh.
Yeah.
So she had to cancel.
Yeah. All right. Has anyone got anything else?
Why
Because we
are
got
you-
like 5
Why are you
minutos
threatening
left.
Taylor Swift?
Ugh.
Like, leave her alone.
Leave Tay Tay
Man,
alone.
who gives a fuck? Right? Just let her live.
Tay Tay.
Let her breathe.
You want some useless knowledge?
Yes. Oh,
go ahead.
yes. We haven't had that in a while.
I know.
Been 3 weeks.
And after that, I got one more story.
Hey, I love my useless
No,
knowledge.
no,
Oh,
no.
I love
no,
it
we were
too.
laughing at you. We were like, you just didn't hear Steve. He's like, it's been a while. It's been 3 weeks. Like, just a
All right.
doofus.
So here we go. Connecticut is known for honey pie,
What the fuck is honey pie?
according to Taste
Honey
of
buns from the
Home.com.
ghetto? What?
Not the
Oh.
ghetto, Steve.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so its flavor depends on the honey that's used.
Flavor depends?
Oh,
Ew.
Connecticut produces a lot of honey,
I didn't know
different
that.
kinds. Yes.
You don't have to be conceited, but go ahead.
Okay, so this is one of the best local honeys was found in Simsbury. It's Hilltop. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Apiaries?
Just make it up.
Okay,
No one will.
apiaries.
No one knows what.
And it's wild honey.
If you're listening to this podcast, no one knows what the fuck.
So
it is.
let's
Okay,
see.
good. So
Wild
anyways,
honey.
Yeah. So in Alaska, they're known for blueberry rhubarb pie.
In Alaska, really?
Yep.
Holy shit!
Arizona lemon pie. Colorado Rocky Road pie.
Ooh, that I didn't even know they made that. But
What
I'll
about a
look for
muff
it.
pie? Is that what we're
Is there a hair pie on there?
No.
We're
Florida
known
is
as-
key lime. Georgia peanut, which I was surprised because Georgia's known for
Wait,
peaches.
what's ours
Yeah.
again?
Ours is honey pie.
Oh, that's right. Should be
okay.
nutmeg.
I know, right?
I thought you were gonna say-
Idaho is huckleberry.
Oh, Jesus.
Indiana is sugar cream. Iowa is sour cream.
What sour cream pie?
Kentucky is bourbon chocolate
I
pecan.
can see that. That sounds good too.
Yeah. Louisiana is blackberry.
Why is it gotta be black?
Exactly.
I know this is
damn
conspiracy
it.
Maine
theory.
is blueberry. Maryland, white potato pie.
Looks like
Massachusetts.
I'm not going to marry soon.
Mass is apple pie with cheddar.
Well,
crust.
Mass is apple pie.
With cheddar, and that's supposed to be really good.
and you
I
can get it
can't-
at the Big E. They have it.
Yes.
They have
Really?
a-
Is it
Yes.
good?
I've never eaten
It
it.
sounds
Big E's,
good.
'cause it's a
Those are
mess.
all coming up now.
I know. All right, let me finish. Michigan cherry pie. Mississippi mud pie. Missouri is butterscotch pie. I don't know how I feel.
I'm not sure how I feel about it.
Nevada is chocolate cream. New Hampshire,
As well.
maple syrup.
I'd probably do that.
New Jersey is green tomato pie.
I like fried green tomatoes though.
I don't
like
think
the
I've ever
movie.
tried it.
Really?
Is it good?
They're very good.
I like tomatoes, so
They're very good.
This one was, I don't know how I feel about this. New York is a grape pie. Like, I've
great.
never,
That actually
grape,
sounds pretty good.
but it does.
Yeah,
That's
But New
gross.
York,
it's fruit.
why would New York be? I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways,
You'd think it'd be money pie or something.
North Dakota is
Rat
bumbleberry.
pie. What is it?
Bumbleberry.
What the hell's bumbleberry?
I don't know.
Made out of bees? Bee sap?
No.
Ohio is Buckeye.
What?
Buckeye. That's like chocolate and peanut butter.
Ooh.
Oklahoma is strawberry. Oregon is Marionberry.
Never heard of it.
Pennsylvania, shoe
You're
fly.
black. All you know is strawberries.
Watermelon berry.
Pennsylvania is shoe fly. Rhode Island is coconut custard.
Ooh, yeah.
South Carolina, persimmon. Persimmon. South Dakota is, I'm not sure how to say this.
Just make it up. That's what you got to do.
What is
just
it?
be like
Cutchin
Trump.
or
Just,
Coochie.
Coochie pie?
just be like Trump. He
Coochie,
goes out there making
coochie.
shit up and says
There
it with
you go.
conviction, and nobody even.
You know what?
Right?
There you're right.
We're
All
all
right.
in trouble, you know.
So Tennessee.
No, we're
bourbon
not.
pecan
Fucking
pie.
kidding me?
Well, you already said that.
Listen
When-
to me.
Wait,
you
who
don't
else?
understand that.
Hold on.
That guy she has as a VP is
No,
a fucking
I
G.
said-
Okay.
No,
He's
Kentucky
gonna
was
save the
All
world.
right, can we stop talking about
Sorry, sorry.
politics?
Kentucky is bourbon chocolate
Wait.
pecan.
Okay, bourbon chocolate pecan is for Kentucky. And
Yes,
what was
and then Tennessee is bourbon pecan,
with no chocolate?
no chocolate.
Oh, okay, I see.
And then Texas is pecan pie. Utah, rhubarb cherry pie. Vermont, maple.
You already said. Who else has maple?
No,
New Hampshire?
New Hampshire is maple syrup. This is maple. Apparently, there's a difference.
You eat the tree bark? What the
I
hell?
guess. Who
I
knows?
wonder what that would even consist of.
Virginia is peanut butter. Washington is apple pie. West Virginia is golden delicious apple pie. Wisconsin is cranberry, and Wyoming is rhubarb.
What's your favorite pie?
I like pumpkin.
Ugh.
Pumpkin? I like it. I can only eat so much of it,
Yeah,
though.
I mean, I can't have a lot of it.
Maybe a
but-
slice of it, and that's it. I call it a
That or
day.
apple.
You don't like
Pumpkin or
sweets, so
apple.
I'm not gonna ask
I
you
do
what
like
pie-
sweet potato pie though.
I'm not sure how I feel about sweet potato pie.
Is that similar to pumpkin?
It is.
What's
I think
yours,
the
Steve?
consistency and
Is-
but
okay.
but
I
think
like
it's sweeter.
apple pie,
Then
and
I want to try that.
I don't like
I
it.
just had rhubarb pie on vacation. It's pretty damn.
I don't.
Isn't
You know
that
why I don't
tart?
like apple pie? Because I don't like the texture.
Yeah.
But
the
you
A
know
lot
what?
of people
I
don't.
think the rhubarb, if you
Isn't it? Yeah.
if
You got to put some sugar up in that
Yeah,
bitch.
because it's
So
tart.
With some ice
right,
cream?
but if you soak the rhubarb in sugar water,
yeah.
and I think it like infuses it, and so then when
Oh
you
yeah, it's delicious. It is.
yeah.
And it was strawberry rhubarb?
Yes. Yeah, it was
My
really good.
step monster used to make rhubarb pie all the time. I fucking hated her. And I hated
Really?
fucking rhubarb. Yeah,
Why?
she was
You're
not nice.
sensitive.
She was mean.
It could be that pie. What was that movie?
American Pie.
No.
Oh, you're talking about when they put the doo doo in the pie?
Yeah.
It was from
What the hell? What the hell? I know. I
I
can't,
can't think
of
of the
it.
name of the movie, but and she's handing it to her.
Yeah.
She made-
Oh,
The Help.
The Help.
The Help. Yeah.
I'm
with
thinking of the.
Octavia Spencer.
Yes.
I'm thinking of those
Damn,
things
she's
that
awesome.
they jacked off the dog in. Remember that?
Oh yeah, that was.
Okay.
American Pie.
No. It
no.
wasn't that. It was
Well,
shit. I can't think of the name of it.
I thought it was that.
And then that was my favorite part. And then, remember when they gave him that Turbolax? He took a shit.
Good God.
Oh my God.
What the hell was the name? That's
I
gonna
don't
bug
know.
me now. But all right. So anyone got anything else?
That's
it's 1
it.
o'clock.
Yep.
Well,
that's
you
all.
had something else you said?
No, just about the astronauts being stuck in space, and then I put like what you put, like what studio was it? Studio
Well, no, I'm
A,
actually.
studio-
Listen, I'm going
Studio
to.
B.
So
Said that.
listen, I'm going to send you guys a video that Chris
here
sent
we
me. No,
go.
no, and then we'll talk about it next week.
Was
And
it on Fox News?
No, it actually is by a scientist, and
No,
it actually
CNN.
says why the we didn't go to the moon.
Oh.
No, this
One
is, no, no.
scientist out of.
Oh no, and she listen just.
Just watch the video.
If you notice, no one ever really talks about how we got there, Steve.
No.
And she breaks it down, and it's pretty fascinating.
There's a Netflix
But
show
it's
on it.
one person.
No, but
Oh, then you got the flat earthers,
But she's using
which I tried to
science.
find the end of the earth and I couldn't find it.
just keep driving.
I know. I kept trying to
Or what
find
is it?
it.
Route 66. Just keep going to Route
Yeah,
66, and it should bring you right back to where you started from if the fucking earth is flat.
Right.
there you go.
Doesn't that go
dumbasses.
through the whole country, that Route 56?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So maybe that could be our.
Like
we
what is
we have to take a road
happening?
trip.
Like what is happening right now? Like really, with everything, just what
People
is
are just
happening?
I don't
fucking
know.
whack
That's my
jobs.
question all the time. What is
Was it-
happening?
We should just give them
did
their
the-
own island.
Did the booster make everybody nuts? I mean, like really?
No,
did
because
something.
half of the people didn't take the booster.
It's like after COVID,
No,
everything
COVID
went.
made everybody nuts.
You know, more road rage, more accidents,
Yep.
more
No,
everything.
I don't know. I've always had my road rage.
I think that we've always just been nuts.
I'm sure she
I'm
has
just
road
like-
rage too.
We're just older and we just don't have the tolerance. Because when
I-
I was 30, I didn't give a fuck what was going on in the world. Even
neither.
40.
Exactly.
But now I'm like, I'm talking shit to the
Where are
manager at the
adults?
fucking thing to get the kid to move my kid's seats.
Right.
I
Yeah,
know,
we wouldn't have
right?
cared back
Any
then.
other time I would have been smoking weed with him. Like, what the fuck?
It's just nuts.
I
It's
know.
crazy.
These nuts.
Oh my god!
Give it up to God, friends.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, jeez.
Give it up to
Jesus
God.
behind the wheel.
No,
What's that-
Jesus
what's-
take the wheel.
Jesus take the wheel.
The
That's
Lord
what it
is my
Take
shepherd.
the wheel.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys, we gotta go. We will. We're gonna be here next Sunday.
Yeah.
Or are you going to Puerto Rico or
No, I'll
San
be here.
Juan or San Juan?
next week?
It's a
Yeah, the
holiday. I'll be here.
24th, yeah.
I'm not going anywhere.
What holiday?
Labor Day, Memorial Day, or Labor Day? Isn't that next week?
No, that's
Oh, the
next
following week.
Yeah.
Fucking pay attention, Jen.
Well,
what
no.
country are you living in?
No, I'm
Go ahead, twerk.
nice,
Go ahead,
but I know.
Jen,
I
twerk.
get confused myself.
Jen, twerk. Come on, get that ass going.
Not get that ass going.